Alright guys, so what I'm gonna mainly be talking about today is the Xenoverse 2 closed beta. So far in this beta, there have been a lot of things going on. A lot. The game is hype. Yes, it lives up to its hype already, and this is just the beta, and it's already better. It's already better. When you load up that character select screen and you actually pick a custom character, and you're about to create your custom character, the options, the choices you have are not limited. Well, they're limited, but you have like better choices than Xenoverse 1. Mainly hairstyles, and hairstyles, we got hairstyles, new faces, new I think new eyes, new ears, new noses. Basically the basic custom character things that we have been going over. Another thing that also changed is you still can't change your big Majin into a skinny Majin. You still can't do that. I know it's still upsetting, but you get the Kid Buu form in his transformation. Namekians also have new hairstyles, or head options, I should say, because they don't have hair. They have new head options. That means that you can change their heads. They have new head parts, like a mohawk and something like that. They had like an armor V shape on their foreheads or something. Spikes. The antennas will change. They have new faces. You can make yourself look like the Demon King if you wanted to. Longer ears if you wanted to. Saiyans also have the same new hairstyles as the Earthlings. Majins, new headpieces as well. Everything's changing the customization. Now, enough about customization. Let's talk about the mainline story going on here, because the story mode so far looks interesting. I'm still gonna be using the Japanese dub during the story mode because I feel like the English dub is like off a little, still off a little, but it's better than Xenoverse 1's. There are some reused scenes, but they're better. They're used better, I should say. The scenes that are reused are used better. There are parallel quests. You do have to talk to NPCs in order to get some of these quests, or you can just go to the time patrol station where the parallel quests are being held. There's also emotes in the game that are hidden emotes that you have to talk to NPCs to acquire. These NPCs are scattered all over Canton City, and you can, if you perform an emote towards them, you'll get an emote in return. So like if you go up to a time patroller and he's like, I want you to show me your power, do the gather energy emote for me, and you do the gather energy emote, and they will give you a emote in return, whether it's Kamehameha, Special Beam Cannon, because in the beta, if you did the gather energy emote, she gave you the Kamehameha, and the other guy, these are the two shapeshifters, by the way. Back from Xenoverse 1, they're shapeshifters, and they will like shift into other forms. One of them was Salza, one of them was Goku, one was Turles, one was Supreme Kai, and so on. And these shapeshifters will give you emotes if you find them. There's also two more NPCs that hold like a quiz time thing with you, and if you answer the question correctly, I don't think you get a reward for it, but I think you will get something in return later on in the game. When the full game is released, you might get something in return, but as in terms of the beta, no, you won't get anything in return. But yeah, that's enough about. Now let's talk about Canton City. Canton City, woo, yes. 10 times bigger than Toki Toki City indeed. There are some areas in this beta that have been blocked off and you can't reach because there was Gohan in the background of an area that you can go to in the future, but now you couldn't do. But you saw Kid Gohan in kind of like a forest leading up to, I think, Grandpa Gohan's house. And there is another valleyway leading to Vegeta, where he's just standing on the mountaintop. Yeah, I think those are the only 2 blocked areas. Another thing is there's no more invisible walls around certain objects like chairs and stuff like that. You can jump on or over them, and you can lie down or sit there if you want to, meditate if you will. And what I mean by no invisible wall, there are no boundaries. No boundaries in that beta at all. If you wanted to jump off the cliff, you can jump off the cliff freely now. And if you wanted to jump into the water, you can jump into the water freely now. If you wanted to jump on a bench, a park bench, you can jump on the park bench and you can lay there and look cool. They gave us the freedom. But if you jump off the cliff and you go soaring down off the map, you will get teleported back into the map. And that's that. Now, here's the big issue. We're gonna get into talking about the battles. The big issue with battles and quests are there's a glitch going on in that in the battle, midway through the battle, and sometimes midway through quests, where your opponent freezes up after like a attack collision or a beam struggle. If there is beam struggles, your opponent freezes up and you see him sitting there or standing there idly in a pose that he's just recently used, and he's still attacking you. He's invisible, moving around, and he can attack me, but I can't attack him. I can attack him, but it's not doing nothing to my opponent because he froze up. That's the glitch that is pretty much pissing everyone off, because how can he hit me but I can't hit him? And it's a problem because that's what free BP points in ranked matches and free player points in player matches. Nah, we're not gonna let that slide, Bandai. Another thing I wanted to talk about in the battles are stamina break. Stamina break is cool and all, but sometimes it can be overly used. I think it's supposed to be overly used. I'm not complaining or anything. Stamina break is there for a reason. That stamina break is very, very powerful. Also, I want to talk about the back fist, because the back fist, after a snap vanish behind your opponent, that back fist just kills all the other moves. It's just nah. You can snap vanish behind your opponent, but at the moment he does that back fist, that's when he takes control. Another thing I want to talk about in the beta is it's an overall good beta. This is what I've wanted from a Dragon Ball game. So far, everything's nice and neat. I love it. I appreciate Bandai and Dimps. But that's the end of the closed beta. It says open beta, but we all know it's a closed beta. So in order to get this beta, you have to pre-order the game. Well, the closed beta is over now, so there's no point in pre-ordering it anymore. But the open beta is October 14th through the 16th. Another, I think, Friday through Sunday. Yeah, Friday through Sunday. Ends on Monday. Same thing. You're gonna have to go through, do it all. Well, you don't have to do it all over again. I think if you have your save data, then you can continue on from that point. So thank you all for watching. If you have any comments, put them in the comment section below. Let me know if I was right or if I was wrong. Feel free to express yourself in the comment section, because I really need your feedback on this one. A lot of people need your feedback on this one, guys. So thank you all for that. Leave a like or a dislike if you felt it was wrong, if you felt it was right. If you agree with me, hit that like button. If you disagree, hit the dislike button and tell me why in the comments. If you like it, tell me why in the comments. Let me know if I was too harsh or too soft. Thank you all for watching. I'm Hero. I'll see you guys soon.